Happy 2023, all my friends and subscribers. It has been 17 days since I've done a video. I've been going through a lot of things. You had Christmas, you had New Year's, you had all the days working and stuff. So basically, I've just been kind of relaxing and watching movies and Christmas movies. And I did watch all the Silent Night, Deadly Nights, as most of you've seen on my Instagram or Facebook page. And I watched all a lot of Christmas horror films, a lot of Christmas movies. As you can see, there's some light coming up from the basement door upstairs. And once I get all this all set up, and I'm gonna have like a couch down here, a chair, all the movies set up, and a TV, and I have carpet down here. It's gonna be really nice. I mean, people have seen on my Facebook or Instagram, you might have seen me have the new washer and dryer, which is now I'm running it right now. But anyway, hopefully everybody had a great Christmas and a great New Year's heading into 2023. Hopefully this 2023 is a lot better than the last 3 years. Got my fingers crossed, and hopefully it's going to be a good one. I know that I said I was going to do a video probably at the end of the year, but you know, you get caught up in the holidays and working and watching movies all the time. You know, I just didn't get a chance to do it. Well, anyway, it's now 4 days into 2023, and I'm going to do a review that I've not done a review on, and it's a 1980s classic, at least a classic in my opinion. Most of it, and you can probably tell by the cover of the video once you play this, but it's Legend. Now you can't really see it too good down here, but I'll get a good picture for you when you see it on the video. But this is Legend, the 1986 Ridley Scott classic about goblins and fairies and unicorns, and it has Tom Cruise and Mia Sara and Tim Curry, who plays Darkness. It's a really great fantasy film. It actually was made in 1985, but 36 years ago, that'd be about 37 years ago. It'd be 36 years ago when this was released. It was really interesting that they had Tom Cruise playing it. He had the movie Top Gun was coming out later in 1986, and in that, I guess this would be 37 years. Sorry, so it'd be 37 years since this movie was released, and it still holds up today. There's many fans that like this movie, and there's a lot of people who are Tom Cruise fans, or fantasy films, or Tim Curry fans, or Ridley Scott fans. Definitely have to see this movie. It is worth every viewing. I've seen it over hundreds of times. I haven't watched it recently, but I still remember a lot about it. Now, it has a great cast. I've already mentioned some of the names. It has the late Billy Barty, the late Alice Playton, and Deep Roy, who does a lot of, he's a little person who does a lot of roles in films. He actually played in Never Ending Story, and Willy Wonka film, The Chocolate Factory. But yeah, he's a great character actor. But anyway, getting to the story, the first time I saw this movie, I didn't get to see it in the theater. I'm not sure exactly what was the reason behind it, but I wasn't. It was like an hour and 54-minute movie, and it's a PG-rated film. But for some reason, I just didn't go out and see it. I was more into like the movie. I'm trying to skip Labyrinth. The movie Labyrinth. I was more into that. I ended up being Hoggle for Halloween, that Halloween season of 1986. But I didn't get to see this film until 1987. So about 36 years ago is when I actually saw the film, and I had it on VHS I got the VHS in 1990, but I had it on tape that I had taped from one of the movie channels, or one of those Fox sometimes would play shows like that. But the first time I saw it was in 1987 when I rented it at my local video store, which was the Video Barn. I don't know if you remember me talking about that on my videos in the past, but Video Barn was the video store that I went to. Me and my dad and family would go to all the time. There was other ones like Video Express and But Video Barn was the one I normally went to. They closed that store in 2000. I think it was 2000. 99, 2000 is when they closed the Video Barn. But when I first saw this, I really immediately liked the film. I don't really talk about it much, people that follow me on Facebook and Instagram, but it is a really good movie. I like the music that they use by Tangerine Dream. Now the Ultimate Edition on here, you can listen to that and you can listen to the actual score. I believe it was done by Jerry Goldsmith, was the guy who did the music. I want to make sure that I get that right. Yeah, Jerry Goldsmith is actually the one that did the music for the movie, and Tangerine Dream also did his. But either way, if you watch it either way, I enjoy it. But Legend is a really great film. I give it a definitely 4.5 stars or an 8.5 on my Richter scale rating. I like all the characters in it. Now there is a little bit of like controversy, like, kind of, you know, when the darkness has all these people, these like gigantic people with these masks on their face, and they're roaming around and they're beating these people. You know, it's kind of a little creepy or a little bit controversy on that, but for being 1980s, is definitely it got away with a PG rating. But all in all, it's a great film, and it even has unicorns in it, if you're a big unicorn lover of in the fantasy world. But all in all, Legend is a great film. I know it wasn't Tom Cruise's most known film. That would go on to be Top Gun later in 1986, and you know, later on he became the Mission Impossible, Days of Thunder, Jack Reacher, and now he's like, he just did the Top Gun, the sequel to Top Gun after all them years, you know, that made him a multi-million-dollar blockbuster star. But Mia Sara, I didn't get into her. Mia Sara was actually a really great actress. She had played in Ferris Bueller's Day Off that same year, and she did a lot of other movie roles and stuff. She actually played with Jean-Claude Van Damme in Time Cop. She played on the TV series Birds of Prey, and she doesn't really do much of acting today, but she still was a really great actress. Now Tim Curry, there's nothing I can say about Tim Curry. You know, a lot of people know him from Rocky Horror Picture Show, or Clue, or even playing Pennywise in Stephen King's It from 1990. Unfortunately, he's unable to. I think he's wheelchair bound right now, but he's still a great actor. And he always remember playing Pennywise and playing Darkness. He really did. He did a great performance of Darkness. I understand that there was a lot of prosthetics that went with that. And then you also have the little people that played in the movie. Alice Playton, who played Blix, and you had Billy Barty, and you know, you just a bunch of other little people in the movie. Cork Hubert was another one. A lot of those are passed away now. Deep Roy is still around, unfortunately, but Ridley Scott, he did a great directorial performance of this. I do know it was around this time that they were filming the film at the James Bond studio, and they caught fire when they were filming it. So they were also doing I think View to a Kill at the time, and they had to refix everything. But anyway, that's just a little side note, little tidbit behind the scenes. But I need to rewatch this again. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I still remember a lot about it. I still remember that I rooted for Tom Cruise. I believe his character, I don't really think his name is said in the movie. It's been a while since I've seen it, but he's a great actor, and he did play a great performance in it. But anyway, I'm just rambling right now. Now I got some other news I wanted to talk to you about. I am going to start doing at least. I'm going to try. Like I said, I'm going to try since it's 2023. I'm going to do at least 2 videos a week. Now, don't hold me to that. It could change. But as of right now, I'm going to try to do 2 videos a week. That way you can see this ugly mug on your face and you can hear me talking. Anyway, But I've got some great movies I want to talk about and interview, and not interview. Yeah, I wish I could interview some of the stars. That'd be really nice. But I want to do some reviews of some of these movies that I've got lined up to do. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit long and it's a little bit me rambling on, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have you had a great New Year, had a great Christmas. And thank you for sticking with me, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I believe this is my 210th video for the new year, so that's awesome. I think I've got an almost 16,000 likes on all the videos I've got. That's really great. And I have, as of right now, I think I have 387 subscribers. Thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate it. And I will catch you on the next video. And it will be a horror film that I will be reviewing on the next one. So hopefully I see you within the week.